Welcome to another wonderful, fantastic, highly entertaining episode of Coaching After Dark with Coach Kim and Friends, the morning show for night shifters. Okay, so as you can see, it's been a rough day, right? It's like, what time is it here? Woo, 6:30. I got hair back there. Yeah, see. Just one of those days, my people. It's been one of those weeks. So I'm not liking how I look bald on the screen. But tonight's episode, you have moi, Coach Kim, and CA should be joining us very shortly. But before he does, I kind of just wanted to talk to my people like, hey, my people, how y'all doing out there? It's been a long time since I seen ya. So, my people, my people, my people, let me tell you what's been going on. First and foremost, I want to let everybody know that your favorite night shifters, and that would be us, are not only on the Lit TV network, which is where you're watching us right now, but we are also now on another channel. So, the Lit TV network, for those of you that don't know, is a Black owned network, not just a channel. There are lots and lots and lots of Black owned channels, but this is the only Black owned TV network. So we currently film for the Lit TV network, which airs on the Lit TV channel, but we are now also on another channel, same network, different channel. So you can catch us Tuesdays at 9, like you do right now, on the Lit TV channel on the Lit TV network, and also sporadically throughout the day, mainly at 7 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, the night shifters become morning shifters. So we're truly getting the morning shifters ready for work versus the night shifters getting through the night. Coachella TV channel. Coachalla, where inspiration meets action. The Coachella channel is a channel of, well, it's not just life coaches, it is a whole bunch of people, but just know that you can catch our show, the CAD podcast, your favorite night shifters, on the Lit TV channel where you're watching us now. And now we are also on the Coachella channel. So when you are sitting around the house looking for something to watch, turn on the Lit TV network, scroll through the channels, look for the Coachella channel. You might just see us on there. So, welcome back. Welcome back. That was the announcement that I had while I await my other co hosts, Mr. CA and Miss Reese, will be joining me very shortly. Miss Isha, she said that we weren't important enough to be in her plans for tonight. I'm just joking. You know, Auntie Isha loves us and she loves you guys too. And she will definitely be back next week. But for now, while we wait for CA and Reese to join in, let me make one more announcement. Okay, maybe two. Calm Sparkle. Remember the soap opera that I wrote based off of the novel that I also wrote? Calm Sparkle should be ready to air by January. I know I promised y'all summer and then fall and then winter. I tell you what, a lot of work goes into making a soap opera. Who knew? I mean, I guess the professional people knew, but I didn't know. And last but not least, your wonderful hostess with the mostest, moi, has been selected to be a talk show host on another TV show. So I will now be a part of a show called The Queens of Conversation, which will air starting December the 14th, and it will come on Thursdays at 8 p.m. again on the Coachella channel of the Lit TV network. So, night shifters, let's see what's going on with my co-host here. Because I don't see anybody. Reese, are you there? There she
I
is.
am here. I was clicking. I'm here. Barely, but I'm here.
All right, good deal. We have Reese, and CA did message and say he was running a little bit late. So he's coming, you guys. And I'm sure he has that word of the day ready for us.
Sometimes
So,
when we start,
Reese.
right? Sometimes when we start, I feel like an excerpt from my favorite movie of all times, The Five Heartbeats. So I feel like when Eddie came running in for the talent show, and he comes running across the stage and he grabs the mic, that's how I feel.
Just in time.
Just sliding in there.
In time. Oh man, I wish I had that clip to insert it right now.
Oh, we have to find it because that's going to be just that's my motto. When I'm not here, you just throw it up there. On my way.
I love it, love it, love it. Reese, did you have anything in particular you wanted to discuss in tonight's show?
I don't know.
Okay.
I just not tonight, not tonight. I have some ideas that I need to run by my boss. There's a series that we can launch into. I'm just not too sure. But today, I'm just here for some conversation.
Okay, good. Because it's a lot of stuff going on not CNN, but the gram. The gram always gives us all of our news.
The Black News Network, BNN.
The Black News Network. So I have a couple of stories that I just want to hear somebody else's opinion on for us to chit chat about.
Ooh,
And I know as soon as I pull one up, I feel like CA would probably jump in. So I'm trying to wait a little bit for him.
Here I am.
He's
Here I
here.
am.
Oh, see?
Let's go.
Just in time, Eddie came.
Yay. Hey.
CA,
What's good?
welcome back to the States, man.
Hey, man. Appreciate it. I could have stayed another week.
I bet.
The air was like 5-star Michelin restaurant type air over there. I was breathing different.
He said the air was 5-star.
Just wonderful.
Oh man, I'm glad. You guys needed a break. You guys
No
needed
doubt.
that.
No doubt. I had to think about not one kid.
Bi-weekly.
Man, I'm gonna take a vacation in January. I hope that January. Yeah, that's my plan. That's my plan.
Stick to the plan.
Stick to the plan. So, CA, I was telling Reese that we're gonna talk about the what you call it, Reese, the Black News Network.
Black News Network.
We're gonna turn to the Black News Network called Instagram and talk about some of these stories that's been floating around.
Okay, what's floating around?
Well, but before we do, is there a word of the day? I guess that means no.
It is not, but I will say take time for yourself. Take time because the world will keep spinning. So, take some time for yourself.
I like the word of the day had a combination of the reading for the week, the collective. Thank you,
right.
Collective.
You killed 2 birds with 1 stone right now.
There you go. Because the world will keep spinning. So take some time for yourself.
That is so true. You're right about that. Oh, wait, what's that meme that used to go around talking about, if you died today, your job would replace you tomorrow?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. The world will keep spinning. Well, let me get on in here. Let me turn the channel over to BNN.
BNN.
Turn it over to BNN.
I feel like the theme music for that should be like some black exploitation type movie in the background.
I know, right?
Like I'm gonna get you sucker or something.
Shout out to the GOAT. Rest in peace, Richard Roundtree, right?
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
Oh man.
All right. So I am ready. Audio on. Let's go. Okay.
I'm assuming because y'all are some cultured and seasoned women. Y'all are you both seen Hollywood Shuffle, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Cause I'm about to bust out with the afros.
Oh my goodness.
Robert Townsend is definitely in the show today. I referenced the 5 heartbeats before you got here, CA.
Oh, okay.
I know, right?
Like, look at that.
I'm gonna have to turn something on by Robert Townsend after we get off the show. I was about to say off the stage because I'm looking at Bruno Mars. Okay, so the first topic of the night is y'all already Oh
All
wait,
I
I
read was the first two,
had to
three
leave the.
words. She couldn't have done that.
My Lord.
Mm.
Oh,
Be
that's right.
glad I
Yeah, you've
showed
been
up.
gone.
They said, be glad I showed up.
I forgot you've been out of the country, CA. Yes, this is what you missed.
Yeah. You know what? I kept seeing little things pop up. I'm like, what they talking about? But yeah, I'm out the loop.
Mm.
Yeah. So apparently, as you know, she is notorious for either showing up 5 hours late or just completely canceling and not showing up at all after your people waited for 5 hours.
That's sad.
So for this show, she was recorded saying that the audience should just be happy that she showed up.
Wow.
And I was trying to see, do I have the recording?
Say yeah, she's late. She's
And
late
if it's on
tonight.
TMZ, you
Yo,
know it's
y'all
real.
lucky I make it on this blood rise stage every night. I don't do it because they let me do it. I do it because I stand here in the name of God and I do it.
Don't bring God into this. Don't do that.
Who allows me to do it? Who surrounded me with family and community when there was no support? When the album sold so many records and no one showed up and said, hey, would you like to make another one? So I went around the world and I played the same album over and over and over and over again. Because we're the survivors. And we're not just the survivors, we're the thrivers.
Yeah. So she's tired of singing the same songs over and over again. And apparently no one has offered her any other deals. Wonder why.
Wonder why.
Yeah.
It's a
And
reason.
it's the beginning where she was saying, just be glad I showed up.
Yeah, it's and I always thought that. I was like, man, why she never dropped another album, 3 albums, 4 albums? I'm like, it's Lauren. So it has to be something different. Like why nobody wants to work with her or push that, or even she could have did it independent. These
Yeah.
days, because it's like why, it's always that why. And if you're a professional, I get traffic and weather, but if you got a venue, show starts at 7. Most people get there like 6, 5, do a little, sound check, sit in the back. How you late to your own show?
All the time. Not
All
just,
the time.
but it's like, it's her being late to a show is equivalent to knowing that McDonald's ice cream machine don't work.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
So,
That's crazy. And when people paying, like I said, they good money to come see you, and you 2-3 hours, I could see maybe 30. That's like my cutoff, 30 minutes, because stuff happens. But where you gotta be. I know where you gotta be, so I left my house early to make sure I can get in my seat on time. And you not on time?
yeah. So I just
The
don't know why.
seat that you paid your hard-earned money for.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You paid a lot of money for this seat. But can I just say, besides being upset at her for being unprofessional and disrespectful, why is the audience cheering as she's on this tirade? Because you waited for her.
Yeah. You just add
cheering
fuel
just
to the
because.
fire.
They just happy she showed up. They're not even words coming out of her mouth.
Let me tell you, have some conviction, people. Y'all know by listening to this show, I don't pledge allegiance to a lot, but I'm an NE for lifer, but I have common sense. So many moons ago, New Edition on one of the touring years came to Philadelphia. And I was a lot younger. I want to say this had to be 20 years ago, maybe somewhere between 15 and 20. And the venue that they had, I loved it. It used to be a great concert venue. I had my good front row seat, because before the tickets were $485 like they are now. I always made sure I had myself a front row seat, first, second, third row when available. And this particular time, me and my ace cousin, NE for lifer, we had front row tickets to the show. It rained and there was a big storm, so the venue flooded.
Mm.
After we waited an hour, their solution was, the floor is a little wet. We soaked up what we could. We're going to move you back 6 rows. So row 7 was the first row. And we're going to cover the wires with some dry carpet. What? I kindly looked at her and I was like, do you really, 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 really have to be here? And can I just go do me at the box office? She said, yep. I got every single dollar back. I think we had discounts to another show, but I've never been back there in almost 20 years, because not only were you not professional in the way that you were handling the situation, we're all standing there in a neighborhood that was not designated for us, and we're waiting and waiting for hours, and your solution is this? I was like, nope, not going to do it. So if I wouldn't wait for NE, I'm not waiting for Lauryn Hill. I'm not waiting for Usher. I'm not waiting for Beyonce, because my time is valuable too.
No doubt.
Absolutely.
No doubt.
Absolutely. So I don't know. This whole culture of Lauren, I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, because I would dip. I'm like, who else on the venue? It's just her. Look at me. Can I get my money back? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and dip. And go
Right.
hit the cigar lounge up, have a couple drinks since I'm out.
I'm just trying. And why do people still keep giving her a chance? I mean, she's not coming, or she's gonna be late. So
Yes,
that's
crazy.
At this point, that's just her. All right, next story on the agenda. This was just more long. So I just couldn't believe it. So we got a girl.
My man, Franklin Saint.
Lori strikes again. Black Widow, baby.
All right, y'all got to give me some backstory on Lori Harvey.
Okay. Well, Lori has she's been around. And last time we talked about her, Isha talked about all of the women's empowerment and how we love how she's taken charge. And she's flipped the script pretty much. So it's like she's leaving a trail of broken hearts. She had this guy, Damson Idris was
because before Damson, it was Michael B. Jordan, right?
Jordan before that. It's been Trey Songz. It's been Diddy. It's been Diddy's son. It's been
that's son too.
It's been a trail. But she always seems to be the one that's breaking their hearts, because I felt bad for Michael B. Jordan after she
said, ooh.
He looked like he just looked so torn. Like, oh my gosh, she broke Michael B. Jordan. And now she's broken Damson. So yeah,
he about to be a monster. I wish it was another season of Snowfall coming, because he would kill it. He would kill it. Franklin Saint would kill it. He would be so in the character.
Like all that pain. So yeah, I wanted to talk about this because around the internet, around the internet, dudes, of course, are saying, "Oh, she just for the streets, da 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 this, da 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 that," slut shaming. But women are like, "Wow, Lori is our karma. She is like the Black superhero for women everywhere that have been crushed by men, because she is out here just slashing and taking no names and keeping it moving."
Indeed, I would. Well, we'll never know, but I always wonder what the backstory is. Was it her? Was it him? Were they just not clicking no more? We'll never know the real thing behind it. Was she just like, what? This relationship has ran its course. I'm tired now. I want to move on to the next.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right. We'll never know, just based on the BNN channels.
Yeah.
We see her out and about living her life, promoting new products. She bounces back very quickly, whereas the dudes that she's been with, they are changed, forever changed.
Yeah. But I'm assuming they're doing well. I'm sure Michael B is doing well, and I'm sure Damson will be just fine. Just fine.
It took Michael a minute, but he finally started showing back up in public. But Damson, yeah, he'll be fine. They'll all be fine.
They'll be fine. Yeah.
They'll all be fine. But yeah.
Yeah, ain't like she was dating Craig from Best Buy, and he was he was just living his best life. Like, man, I'd have pulled me a bad one. And then she broke over, and yeah, he'll be crushed. He'll be crushed. But we talk about millionaires. She date millionaires. They'll be fine.
I have so much cynicism around that because, like CA said, we'll never know the whole story. And a good publicist would tell a Michael B. Jordan after breakup, lay low, give it some time to blow over.
Yeah.
He might have been on a date the next day, but we don't know.
Yeah. Little house call. Look at me. I can't be out in the street. But look at, come on by the crib.
Right. So a lot of this is Hollywood imagery and villainizing her. But if you want to catch like a Lori Harvey, she is looking for a relationship where she wants to be there. She doesn't have the need, financially. She's able to sustain herself. She knows what she wants to do with her career. She has all of the connections to be who she is and who she'll grow into be, right?
What does she do anyway?
I know she is like an entrepreneur. She has a clothing line or she has some other things because her dad sets them up to be successful, right? So she has all the tools and she ain't begging, she buying. So with that being said and not having any connections to this person, like we don't have any children, we're not financially bound to each other, why can't she choose?
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. I'm all about, hey, live your life. I mean, but be careful. Because it's gonna be that one dude that she gonna be deep into, and he gonna be like, you know what? This ain't working. And then she gonna be like, damn, now I'm on the flip side of everything.
The flip side.
And she gonna be hurting. So just, be careful how you
of these relationships. She might just have a thing like, I'm gonna give it 48 hours and boom, I'm gonna be back out here to myself.
Yeah, I mean, maybe, and I hope so. But like I said, we'll never know the real story. But hopefully, it's not just like, I'm tired of you. On to the next. And women to say, yo, dudes do it all the time, which they do, and that karma come back to them too. So I just hope she's doing it for the right reason. Like, hey, it's not working no more. This amicable type deal. Like, yeah, I agree to it. Then boom, we split. But if it's a spite thing or like I was just doing it for the gram or for social media, whatever the case may be, it's gonna be that one dude. It may not be this year. It could be 5 years from now. But hey, remember Lori Harvey? Yeah, she's getting engaged and da 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 da. And you know what? I don't want to get married no more. I love Tasha.
Not Tasha.
Why Tasha?
She's gonna be crushed.
That's all right. Right now, Lori, keep living your best life. We worry about that when the time comes.
Yeah, no doubt. Be safe out there. Be safe out there in them streets.
But can we pause for a moment and just say how we don't even know her real name? We only know her as Lori Harvey, like how quickly she adopted the Harvey name. And
I thought that was a real name.
Oh, baby dad.
Oh, is she one of the wife's kids that, we just blended our family?
Yep. She's the wife's kid.
She's a what?
She's the wife's kid. That's not Steve's biological daughter.
Oh, I thought that was his biological.
Look how pretty she is. Now you know.
But if he adopted her, I did. But if he adopted her, that's who she is. That's the life she now has.
And I don't know if I'm assuming, I don't know if she adopted her, they just changed her name or what, but whoever her dad is, she was quick to drop his name. I see that.
Dude.
Yes, that Ford Motor Plan ain't
I'm gonna change my name too.
As Blue would say, a clue. If she was quick to drop her daddy's name, what you think she gonna do with yours?
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh my goodness. Okay. But seriously though, Lori, I'm here for her, girl. Do you? Black Widow, baby?
Not Black Widow.
It's crazy because I know there were rumors about his wife too, right? Yeah. So he laid him to rest I think we had that conversation before, but some of it was that, Marjorie broke up his marriage, so it's just funny how they're sending her through the same cycle.
Yeah.
I ain't seen Steve. I mean, I don't watch a lot of TV these days, but I ain't seen Steve on nothing. Just like, boy, he laying low.
He is laying low, isn't he?
Oh,
like a
He's still
caterpillar.
out there. He's still doing Family Feud every day, and he's doing the one show my mom talks about, the Judge Show.
Those pre-recorded.
But he is on the radio every day.
Okay.
Shout out, because I listen on my commute.
Hey.
Right on.
All right, what do we have next? That was just people singing. We're gonna skip over that. Have y'all seen the two-part response to Jada Pinkett?
No.
Here we go. We say, want to see it?
He responded
I
from
was
the
once
grave.
down on earth trying to live life. Then I kissed Jada once
like...
and I paid the price. Chilling up in heaven now, but it's feeling like hell. Cause she mentioning my name and she making up tales. Saying I proposed to you, that's a bold lie. Girl, you got me stressing like a bold guy. Making books talking about how we soulmates. Oh, we entangled now, more like jailmates. Spilling all of the tea on red table discussions. Even have Will on there like he cutting some onions. Hearing these lies is unpleasant. I'm dead, so I can't defend them. Going on podcasts every millisecond. They ask you questions and you tell them that you still down. You say you used to sell drugs? Let's be real now. You got so much to say, but I'm just laughing at you. You use my name to get rich, but I ain't mad at you. How I was once.
Oh my God. That's like a Dave Chappelle skit.
Right?
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I just had to do it for a few chuckles.
So did I tell you guys I purchased the Audible book because I have lots of credits on the app.
Hey, you
and I said I'm going to try
us.
to give it a listen and be fair.
I got credits too, but I ain't buy it. But go ahead.
So I want to try to listen to both sides and see what in my superpower I can kind of ascertain from hearing both sides. Maybe there's some truth.
Okay.
Ascertain.
This was when we first talked about it. So this is like 2 weeks now. We might be going into the third week. I haven't even finished because it's not like listening to other books. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to get in the car, right? Or I listen all night, or I fall asleep listening, have to remember where I left off. It's not engaging in that fashion, right? So I'm not running back to get some more. She does give the disclaimer that she's not a therapist, but the format of the book is she gives a chapter and then it goes into like a meditation state, like you hear the bell and she says, if you're doing this, then you should do this, based on the journey that I've taken. I feel, if I'm just not analyzing, but going with my gut, it doesn't feel genuine. So if I just compare it to Will's story, when I heard Will, I'm laughing. You get to little places where you want to cry a little bit. You feel sorry for him here and you can relate to him there. And it was an experience and it felt genuine. And I know with any actor or actress, you can't say because, I'm an actor, I'm an actress, I can do this. But when I listened to his book, it was very entertaining. I feel like this is an answer to something else. Even the sound of her voice doesn't make me believe this story she's telling.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I got credit. I got extra credits too, but I ain't buying it.
After, like, if it was really, really good, I'll be like, yeah, you gotta do it. Just go ahead. But I didn't get that feeling. Okay. If I had to pick from the two, I would tell you, if you haven't heard Will Smith's book, you should listen to it without being jaded by all the stuff that's happened.
Oh, wow. Poor Will.
I'm mad at you.
So have y'all heard about this?
Amazon got medical.
Amazon Prime is now offering health insurance.
Prime member.
Oh, Jeff is
only $9 a month. So I can add that because I'm a Prime member. Let me go and get this health insurance.
Right. I'm like, if you're an Amazon Prime member, it can't hurt for $9 a month.
$9 a month. Let me double up.
Right. So go on and trade in your Spotify account and get you some health insurance. It's the same price.
Same price.
Choose one
you
over
save up for that special thing you've been waiting for, but the copays are too much.
So you heard it here first. Amazon now has health insurance.
I haven't heard it all.
Yeah, they gotta take care of you, man. Another way they keep you on the team.
Right? I only give them that $9 a month. And from what I understand by reading the article, it's mostly telehealth visits.
Oh, okay.
What if Prime delivered your healthcare? As in on-demand virtual care with compassionate providers. As in an easy way to book same or next day in-office appointments. All priced for Prime. Introducing One Medical for Prime members. It's the goodness of a dedicated care team with the convenience of Prime. And now with One Medical, you and your family can be prepared for common illnesses, chronic conditions, mental health concerns, and more. Wake up not feeling great? Not sure what's going on with that rash? Need to talk about something personal. With a One Medical membership, you work with a team to get the continuous care you need to feel your best. Yes, One Medical accepts most major health insurance plans. Has drop-in lab services in each of our offices. Provides longer appointments so you don't feel rushed. And offers members 24/7 virtual care. One Medical. Your care team on call. A new add-on from Prime.
So there we have it. And another thing that they boast is that they will offer prescriptions delivered by drones. Yeah.
I feel like this is something I would see at 2 a.m, right after have you or one of your loved ones suffered from. This will come on right after that.
But you know what? I would buy this. I'm gonna tell you what. I would subscribe.
I'm subscribing too. You can't. Where else can you get health care for $9 a month?
But I don't think it's healthcare. I'm gonna listen again. I think it's you ever call your doctor and they're like, oh, I can't give you an appointment for 3 weeks. Right?
Mhm.
So I got this good medical insurance. I've been a patient here for a long time, and you don't have an opening for me for 3 weeks.
Right.
Don't let it be a kid trying to get into the pediatrician for a physical. They'll tell you, oh, we don't have an opening for 3 months.
Right.
So this sounds like with the subscription to this, they have a network of healthcare providers because they're still going to want my health insurance. But that's going to get me into an office and I don't have to wait. Like this network of healthcare providers may make it more convenient for us.
Yeah.
That's worth a listen. I might have to go back and check that out.
I'll send y'all the link.
Yeah, please. Because I might wake up and need to go to the doctor on Tuesday and I can't wait 3 weeks.
Right. Get that Bezos Blue Shield.
Right. I like the whole fact that I can just call up a doctor on my FaceTime and be like, I'm sick.
Yeah. You see this rash, doc? I got these bumps right here. I don't know what that is.
So all of you medical professionals, beware for double, triple booking us every 10 minutes apart, knowing it takes you 45 minutes to see a patient. Put me in that room and leave me in there while I hear you talking to other people.
Yeah.
Because on this same note, I saw a commercial about why people prefer their nurse practitioner. So physicians, get on your grind. What's your shirt say, CA? Get on the grind.
Can't cheat the grind. Hey, that is so true. That is so true. Like, how long I've been sitting in this room, but I can hear them next door.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
You gotta go crack the door and stick your head out. Hey, you know I'm still in here, right? You know I'm still in here.
And then y'all talking about real random stuff. I'm like, yo, I got to get to work. You are at work. I gotta get on my way.
Right.
They are respectful to your time as Lauryn Hill is. So yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh my God. Does your mom still stay on South Pine Way? What this got to do with my mama?
Right.
Do you see the stuff I'm coughing up? Go ahead.
Oh no, just gonna say last story of the day is good news because they were talking about trying to file charges against brother through the hat.
Yeah. Caw.
Yeah, the city of Montgomery has stated they will not file charges against him. So I wanted to end on a good note.
Right. They don't want all them folding chairs down there at the city hall.
Man, that folding chair became an overnight sensation.
Overnight, boy. We're gonna get an Oscar this year.
Oh my goodness. Right?
First time a non-human gonna get an Oscar. Non-living thing.
Who's gonna walk the chair up there, CA? Somebody walk him up.
The Chris Rock will walk him up here. on behalf of the chair, I probably accept this award.
Don't let Will be in the audience. He might use that chair upside his head.
Oh, he banned. He banned. He can't be there, so he good. He can strut.
Oh man.
Poor
He should have
thing.
had that chair on that night.
Right. he didn't
You stupid.
he didn't throw the hat.
He throw the hat like God.
He didn't call for help.
Oh
So-
my God.
Anyway, anything else for the night shifters before we close out tonight's episode, you guys?
I
that
wanted
was-
to say, hold on, let me think. Was I did I talk about the body positive last
No.
week?
Oh, you didn't. Puff's fashion show.
Yes. So it was super cool. Shout out to Ebony, Puff Mistress. You know, her whole crew did a great job. Nice little venue. I like the theme. It had like I can't say it's a musical, but it flowed. It had like a little. She was telling the story with each little scene, and they would come out in their lingerie or swimwear or whatever and do their thing. So it was cool. Very cool show. So shout out to them. And maybe she'll have it recorded where she can put it out or something. I don't recall seeing anybody recording, but it was cool. It was cool. All the models and everybody did their thing.
I love it. Love it. I wanted to go so bad. I was just tired. I ran and ran all day, but I looked at the clock. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna make it.
Yeah. Oh, they had your boy in there. She was like, hey, one of my guys didn't show up, so you mind participating? I said, what you got in mind? So we talking about half women. I can't be in the midst of no scandal now. But it was just standing out in the middle of the floor when they did like a scene, and it was me and two other guys, and they just kind of like dancing around us or whatever. But I was like, damn, if I knew this, I'd have wore something else. I ain't know I was gonna be out here on the floor.
Just being part of the show.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. CAD be represented everywhere.
Represent.
I love it. She supports us so much. So I hate I missed it, but at least she got the ticket support. So I'm happy about that.
No doubt. No doubt.
Well, all right, night shifters. Thank you for joining us once again. Next week, Auntie Isha will be back. And the four of us, hopefully, we can get it all together.
No doubt.
But if not, you'll have at least 2 or 3 of us.
At least, Thanksgiving next week. So, people be full, sweet
And
potato
I'm gonna
pie.
try to be back
and liquor.
home so I can be here.
Where are you going for the holidays?
I say I'm gonna try to be back home, but I'm going home because home is wherever your mama's cooking. So
At least got it.
my husband says, "Are you cooking?" I said, "No." I said, "I'm going to my mom's house," and he says, "Are you gonna leave me by myself?" I said, "Oh, so you want me to stay here so you can go to work and leave me by myself?" I said, "Yeah, I'm going where somebody else is cooking the dinner." So he goes, "Well, I'm coming too." I said, "All right."
I'm coming too.
We are all going.
So all of a sudden, he don't have to work. I
I'll
love
make
it.
the dinner and leave it here, but I'm glad he's feeling the family appreciation, and we're going. And it started off that she thought there would be no one there, and then my brother's plans changed, my nephew's plans changed, so we went from 0 to a full family
Oh,
dinner, which is going to be pretty awesome.
love it. All right. Well, is the family coming back this year? The Dawson
No,
family?
we actually we're going to Georgia. Brother-in-law and them invited us up, so we'll be out in Albany.
Benny.
We'll be at my sister's house.
Right on. Hey, if he wouldn't have said nothing, we were just gonna be here chilling. So I'm cool with either way, but that's what we'll be. And I'm off. I think we get off early Wednesday, and then don't go back to Monday. So
Nice. Got it. Well, nice. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. And I hope you enjoy your meals, your family, and just everything.
no doubt.
Good night, everybody.
Toodaloo.
Bye.